Well, hello everyone. Welcome to Redneck Ways. How you all doing today? I hope you all side fine and dandy. Doing pretty good here in Old Kentucky. It's Thursday evening, about 8 o'clock, I think. So this will be part 2, guys, on this old 1932, it's either 32 or 33 RCA. I went ahead and removed the knobs off camera because they usually give me lots of problems. And I noticed that they had a little bit of pieces of cardboard in there to keep them on there nice and snug, which I'm glad someone did that, because if they didn't, those knobs would probably be gone today. But yeah, I was just sitting here looking at it, trying to get some idea of what color scheme, what I want to do with it, as far as wood stains. I really do want a two-tone, so I think that is what I'm going to go for. So today, guys, we're just going to take it apart and document everything, where everything goes, make sure we got everything put up nice so we don't lose nothing and all that stuff. But before we get to there, guys, there's a radio I want to show you guys, and I've showed it before here on my channel, but I've been looking up tubes and everything, and they're pretty pricey. So I'm thinking about ordering like two at a time, because I think it's going to cost me about $100 for all the tubes. But hold on one second, let me get the radio off the shelf. Alrighty, guys, here it is. It's a 1922 or 20s. I'm not for sure what year it is. Let me make sure y'all can see. It's hard to get it all in the camera here. There we go. It's a 1920s radio, and it's missing. It's supposed to have 5 tubes, and they're the 201A. That's what the tube number is. They're trial tubes. So I guess in the 20s there was only one type of tube. So I guess as long as I get the 201A or the CX-300 triode too, I guess it'll work. But yeah, I checked the two transformers. Both these transformers are still good. I was glad of that. All the coils look good, all but this one. This one was trying to unwound. This one's trying to a little bit, but this one here was what was hanging down here. So what I did is I pushed it up, and I had an old radio, Magnum box, and I took, and it had a bunch of wax around the capacitor, so I scraped that wax off and just rolled it up to a ball, and then I heated it up for lighter, and it just turned liquid again. I put a little bit of that down here on the bottom, and it did a good job. It's holding it in place. So I think they're fine. I think the coils are fine. And also another cool thing is these balance. And I don't know what these balance are for. This is kind of like, if any of you guys out there know a lot about these, feel free to talk about it in the comments, because there's not very many videos on YouTube on these. And I really like to know a little bit more, because I have quite a few questions. And also, this is what the balance look like up close. I don't know if I can put the magnifying glass there so y'all can read it or not. I don't know if it don't really pick up good in the camera. Magnification don't. Let me see if I can get it there. It's got a cool little emblem. If I can find it. I don't know if I can use the light or not. It'll help. Let's see here. Let's see. This ain't wanting to work, is it? But anyway, I looked these up because I kind of thought that these might be like the crystals, but they're ballads. So I'm not for sure exactly. You know how a crystal set works. You got to have a crystal, and I'm thinking this is how this would be too. But maybe the tubes, maybe one of the tubes, you know, generate a signal. I don't know. So I'm a little lost. But this one goes here, right here. I just took it off. Everything unscrews really neatly. It's all, every bit, even the transformers, they all have like a little bolt and nut. Everything just screws and tightens up. Nothing's soldered. There's a couple wires soldered, but the coils are. There's each one of the coils have a little solder right here. But other than that, you don't have anything. And this right here, over here, is your, this is the ground. And this is the antenna. So, just like a crystal set on that aspect. And then, this is the 90 volt B minus, or B plus, I'm sorry, B plus, 90 volts. And this over here is the A plus. I think it said A plus. It may have said A minus. They had it wrote very faintly. Let me see. No, this one's the A plus, and this is the A minus. So I guess that these two are for the filaments, which would be 5 volts, and then this one is your B plus, which would be the 90 to run the tubes. Now, I'm kind of lost on that, and I'm just going on that as what I went on with my my farm setup over there. That's why I'm running on it. 90 volts, and then 4 volts on the filaments. So there's the back of it, and it has this. I thought this was a safe, or I thought this right here was the crystal, but it's not. It's a safety fuse. I'm going to take that out and let you guys see it close up. It's pretty neat. It's got this little thing so you can take it out easy. This right here, it's got this little thing you just get a hold of, but it's a safety fuse, and we could test that because that's one thing I didn't test. We'll do that right now. Let's turn this on the continuity. Let's see if it beeps. Well, no. Of course, my batteries. Well, let me get another fuse. Test it, see if that mic thing's working. Oh, bus fuses. I love that little box. Let's see. Let's see, because I know this is a good fuse. Yeah, I think something's wrong with my multimeter. I don't know what it could be. I think I ran too high voltage to it one day. I have another one, but I was really hoping this will work. Or it could be the battery's just too low. Because it does have a really... Let me see if this one works. Let's put this one on the continuity. Let's clip this here. And that one's not working either. It's I don't know what's going on that. It's making numbers. That's very odd. Not unless the battery's weakening this too. That's very odd. Let's try this one. Let's see if we get numbers on this one. No, we don't get numbers going anywhere on this one. So I don't know, guys, if this fuse is bad or not. And I'm not 100% sure if it's a fuse, because it says right here, safety. And I think that says fuse there on the bottom. Yeah. Yeah, safety fuse. So yeah, I don't know why my multimeters aren't working on the continuity, but I'm pretty sure this is good. It's old, ain't it? Let's put it back in. Oh, it comes out easy, but it don't want to go back in easy. I just found a little ear. Am I doing something wrong here? Should just pop right back in there. There we go. She's back in. And while we're at it, we'll go ahead and put this ballon back in. I wonder why it had a ballon. It has two of them. It has one on each coil. So we'll put it back together. Let's get it all back in here. It just goes in just like this. Like I said, everything just screws in. Just like that, it's back in the radio. And they all have these little thumb nuts, like even right here on this transformer. You just untighten it and the bus wire comes off. So we've looked at the, let me set these over here. I put that fuse back. Alright. So we've looked at the two ballons and the safety fuse. Two transformers. It's got two places for earphones right here. Two different earphones. Now, I guess this was a kit or somebody built this, because I've been all over it and I have not found no name at all. The transformers, they have B and the PRL for the, I guess, for B plus, and then over here is your secondary windings. It says SEC. Well, no, this over here is your B plus. See, it says B plus, PRL. I guess maybe that's the brand, and then P. I'm not for sure. which I don't know why I don't say A, because these guys, I don't know if you can see, someone had wrote A plus, A minus. And you would think it would be B plus, B minus. So I don't know. Like I said, there's not much information on these on the internet. I don't guess too many people are that into them. I mean, I guess maybe it's where they're a little pricey, because the cheapest tubes I'm finding are like $10 to $15 a piece, and that's if you find them cheap. And some of them go way up there, especially the real fancy ones. So maybe that's why people don't. And you gotta have also a high impedance speaker. But these right here are the two capacitors, which I haven't checked. I'm sure they're fine. See, I don't even know. It don't have no readings or nothing on them. It don't tell how many microfarads they are or nothing. So it'd be hard. You have to do some research if you wanted to change those. And there's not much out there. And that's about it on it, guys. Here's the front. I am missing a knob. The front needs cleaned up really bad. But there's no name on it. No name at all. Yeah, I guess these work as gain. One's a gain. And I'm not really for sure what this one are. These are in between the coils. This one is a tuning knob. The tuning knob's missing here, which I probably could find one of those online. Which these are on here really good. I don't even know how that one is gone. Say it got robbed for another radio, one more fancier. I'm not for sure really what these three do. They all hook up to tubes. Every one of these knobs here go to a tube. So I guess it does something with the it tunes. I don't know. I guess it adjusts the tube. Like I said, I'm not 100% know a lot about these. And also, I don't know what was here. But yeah, everything, these little brass pieces, little pointers, they need cleaned. Which I don't even know why it has pointers, because there's nothing here to point at. So, not unless there was like a backing on this and someone had taken it off or something. So I think I figure, because I mean, there's nothing there to point. There's no numbers. There's numbers on these. These capacitors, tuning capacitors, they're very sloppy. I mean, they just really, see how they spin. This one too. And then I haven't seen any way to tighten them up. Now this one's pretty tight. It's probably because the knob's been missing for a long time. But these two, this one and this one, you can just see how. So I don't know if that's going to hurt things, if I can get it working or not. They're not rubbing. They're just really, really loose. But yeah, guys, that's my 1920s radio that I would love to get tubes for one day and get her going, which I'm going to work on. Like I said, I'm going to try to get a couple at a time. And then I'm going to try to hunt down a speaker and a knob and everything. But, yeah, I love it. I just can't wait to get the tubes and stuff. Which I think I can make a speaker. Glass Singer, he made one for a back of a radio. One of them high impedance speakers, so it can be done. But alright guys, let me clean my hands off, because this thing is filthy, and I'll get cleaned up and we'll start on the RCA. Alrighty guys, so here we are on the back side of this RCA. We gotta figure out how we're gonna get it out of the case. Now this works really well, so I don't want to mess nothing up. I don't know what that is. This piece of tape. So I don't want to damage that tuning knob. I think all we have to do is take these two screws out. So, screwdriver. Oh gosh, sorry guys. I hit that side of the case. Get my screwdrivers. And my vice grips. I'll probably need them, and I left my glasses over there. Oh, I reached real far here. Excuse me. It looks like they put a brace on this speaker. Keep it from flexing, I guess. This is a Model 8T. Let's see. It's a super hat. It has a 5Z4, a 6 or a GF6, a GF5, a GL7, a GE5. That's the tuning knob. A 6U7, a 6H6, and a 6K7. I'm glad that sticker's still there, and then it's a little faded, but still very legible. I don't know what this little box up here is for, and then it's got, okay, that's going to unplug from up here, so we'll go ahead and unplug that. Hopefully it'll come out easy. That's something, guys. If you ever get old radio, it's your first time, just very easy unhooking stuff like these, because you can just break it right off of there, you know. So we got that off. Pull it on down here. Kind of set like that. The wires are very brittle. Looks like we got some insulation problems. Now, when I was playing this other day, I noticed when you turned that middle knob, this whole front plate would shift up front. It would go back and forth. So I'm probably about betting that there is some kind of bushings or something that are hard as a cart that hopefully we can, you know, fix. I'm hoping. I love this little tube. It's my favorite tube in this. Looks like a Coca-Cola bottle. And I could have swore that this was one of the ultraletics because of this stuff. But I'm telling you guys, I played it ever since the video I made on it here the other day. I've played it a lot, and it just sounds fantastic. It sounds too good for me getting here and try to monkey with anything. I just want to clean it up and get the cabinet looking good and get it all back together safely. Because I'm sure it probably does need some capacitors and stuff, but I'm just going to wait till it starts welling, because I just don't want to mess anything up. And we'll look here in a little while and see. It's had to have some kind of work done to it for it to still play. It's a 1932, so. And there's their little, I pointed this out the other day, their little coin. Saying it's RCA. I don't know if it's a coin. No, it's just a little sticker. It's not, it's 10. I'll have to put that back. I'm surprised that didn't fall off over the years. I just put a little super glue on it when we get it all back together. Put it right back where she goes. She'll go right back on. I thought it was like a regular coin, and I thought this was offset. It was sitting in there. So that'll definitely go back on. So now we need to try to take these screws here out. I don't see any way. This probably unplugs, but I'm not even going to attempt it because them wires are so brittle. So we'll just try to take the whole thing off. It needs cleaned anyway. And I didn't like that noise it just made. Surely I didn't mess it up. I don't think I did. And it don't look like I need to take these screws completely out. It looks like they fixed it where you can just bring them out a little bit and then it'll slide over. Yep. So that's nice. And that just comes out just like that. There's your 6E5. There's tube, and the filaments are pretty good in it, and the green it slips my mind what that's called, but it's still good and green, but it needs cleaned pretty bad. So we need to put that down in here somewhere. I need to wrap it in something so it don't hit nothing. We'll stick it down in here for right now. Alrighty, there's that. So the eye tube's out. And it looks like there's a couple nuts missing here and here. Maybe that's where, see that movement? So I don't know. I just don't know. So let's turn her over on her backside here, see if we can get these screws. Right. Well, that one was in there just finger tight. The bottom still looks good. It don't look like it was ever set in water. That right there kind of shows what some of the front looked like. I guess it had this green stuff because there's like a piece of paper there that I've got to glue back. Now, I don't know if that's original or not. It was definitely green of some sort, wasn't it? One more. Should. She's heavy. I don't know if it's the box is that heavy or what. Now here's a nail, and I don't know if that is factory or somebody stuck that in there. I'll go ahead and get it out of there for right now, if I can. Well, they don't want to come out. I don't think that was be factory. I don't know. Maybe it had a back on it of something. Because I don't think that's factory at all. Okay, gotta set you guys over here. I'm gonna try to bring this out. Let's see. I don't think anything else. Let me make sure it's fine. Nothing holding it. Did I miss a screw? Oh. No, it's just got little things. It's got little indentions in the wood on the bottom that sets down in. That's pretty nifty. Okay, the cabinet's still heavy though. Very heavy. Very, very heavy. Alrighty. She's out. So let's look at it out of the case. What we got here? We've got some OK sticker stamps. Looks like. Alright. Looks like 588, whoever RF is. I guess the RF is okay. I guess that's what they were saying. And I don't know, something here, 22B 165. It does have a crack in the glass, which I don't think there's anything like I can do about that. But as far as the dial string and stuff, it's right on point. I don't know what kind of dial string it has. Let's see if we can look over here. Down in there. Nah. Looks like it's on some kind of gear system here. you can see that. I'm moving it, but it looks like it's on some kind of gears. It's very smooth. And now this, I know these two lots work, and I didn't know it had this third lot. So I don't know if that works or not. I don't think it does, because I don't remember the back of the, right. I guess that would lock these little diamonds up. And I didn't see those lit. So I say that is what this thing is down here. This switch here, and you turn it, and when you would you pick your standard broadcast, and this little triangle will be on, and then you would turn it knob again, and then this medium wave little triangle would come on, and then you turn it once again, and then your short wave. I say that's how it worked, and I say this lot somehow moved. I don't know. I don't know that yet, guys. Let me see. I do know that it is a pain to move. Let's see. This knob on it. Use it. Put that knob on there. See what I'm talking about? How the hope. Let me try to figure this out, guys. See that something's moving here. Okay, so when you do that, I guess the lot goes in that little hole. There's a little hole there. I don't know if you can see. There's a little, right here's a little hole. And then when you turn this, it goes to the next, so the lot will go to the triangle below. And then you do it one more time, and then the little circle's on the bottom. So that's how it works. So this bulb's blue. I didn't know that. That's why I didn't know it, because that one needs fixed. So we'll have to, hopefully I'll have one to go in here, or I'll have to order one. But I think that Westinghouse we've been working on has good lots. I'll be able to steal one out of it for a while. As long as they got the same hookup, because these are unlocked flashlights. They have a little catch down here on the bottom, where I think it's on the very bottom, and then where the flashlights have it up here. I don't got the camera on it. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, that's a very neat thing that I didn't even know was on that. So I can't wait to see that working. That'd be really neat. And I can't wait to see this cleaned up. It's got two capacitors here on the tuning capacitor. And the tubes are just really dirty. We'll get them cleaned up on part 3 of this video. But yeah, so let's take it and let's look what's underneath it, guys. Wow. And there she is. I think it was, I can't really say, I thought that was a dead rat, little mouse or something, but it's just fuzz. Get this propped up. This is a transformer set. So, got a lot of fuzz in it. I gotta be careful because I did have this powered up. I don't want to touch no capacitors right now. But to me, it looks like it's all original capacitors. Look at that that coil, that oscillator. Is that pretty? I kind of thought this would have the dog bone resistors, because I bet you that one's been replaced, because that looks modern to me. Because it has a dog bone resistor on the top. That just looks like that's been done, don't it? See, there's the O type of resistor, and that don't match that one. That one looks very modern. So somebody's been in here, but whoever it was did a good job, because it's working beautifully. This wire here looks a little melty. But yeah, pretty neat, guys. Pretty neat. So, like I said, we're not going to do anything underneath it, because it's working beautifully, and I don't want to mess anything up. Anyway, the caps, the ultraletics are up here. The filters. Here's one. And there's one. And I don't know if that's glue. Maybe somebody got recapped them, because that is some glue. Maybe somebody took those apart and put new caps in it. Maybe that's what works so good. There's some glue. I don't know. But what we're going to do next, guys, on the next video, we're going to clean this old girl up. We'll try to get her nice and clean, because she is dirty. Very dirty. We'll get the chassis and stuff all cleaned, and we'll try to get that light bulb in her fixed. I guess we could power it. Well, I got the speaker unhooked. I was getting ready to say we could listen to it, but we got the speaker unhooked right now. I've got to get on the inner streams too, and I got to get us a grill cloth ordered. That way when I get to the final video, we'll have that to put in it. Because I'm going to put an original, try to get a close to original grill cloth than this. I don't want to go to Joann Fabrics this time. But alrighty, guys, it's Thursday evening. Tomorrow's Friday. I hope y'all have a great Friday. Tomorrow, I get tomorrow in. I'm going on vacation next week, so can't wait for that. Got a couple little things planned. But I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'm sure I'll see you before, because we'll have a part 3 to this video probably coming out Saturday. I would say we'll get cleaning on it. So I want to thank all my subscribers. Thank you guys so much. Y'all put a smile on my face every time I see somebody subscribe, and then I look at all the rest of y'all behind. Y'all just put a big old smile on my face. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you all. And I appreciate my non-subscribers too that watch me. So thank you all. Alrighty, guys. Y'all have a great evening. Until next time, I'll see you here at Redneck Ways. Bye, guys.